Hi guys, this is Vishal here from Trapco. So in this video, we will understand how to implement the Save as Draft feature. So there are several scenarios, several use cases where your end user do not want to save everything or do not want to submit the form. They want to keep editing it until they have provided all the information and then submit it, right? So where you can like give a submit button, but the submit button will save the data, right? They want two buttons, save or submit, or basically save as draft, but a form cannot have two buttons, right? So let's see how we can do here. So this is a default behavior, okay, where let's say there's a list of products and there's a create product button. And now my product has a submit button and it has some validation. Now the user do not want to provide all these things. Maybe they don't have the price right away. So they want to save this product as draft and then resume it or edit it once they have the information. So let's see how that can be done. So as of now, we have the collection which has a couple of products, product 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's reload. Now I want to add this capability where they should be able to save like partial data and then update it whenever needed. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go to my events and create an event. I'll say save product as draft. Now in the collection, instead of save data, I'll choose this event, save data as draft. So this also sets one flag which shows that which products are submitted and which are in draft. Okay. So I'll say product saved as draft error in saving. Okay. And then after that, I want a user to be redirected to the list page, which is the product list page. And that's all. Okay. And in the product list page, they will not see the data because we, as I mentioned, we keep a flag, which is save as draft. So we don't show the draft data in the list page and anywhere in the filter. If you want to display, you can actually display it. Okay. So I'll go to this form and then add a button and link this event to the button. So the form already has a submit button. If you go and see the type, which is submit. Okay. Cancel button is also there. Let's add one more button, which is save as draft. Okay. So I'll say button component. I just drop it here. And I'll instead of submit, I'll change it to button. So this is important, right? Basically, you are saying that, okay, instead of submit, because submit will submit the form, I don't want to submit the form. I want to bypass the validation and submit only the data which is there in the form, right? So I'll say save as you can give whatever name you want to give. In the event, I'll bind this event which we just created, which is save product as draft. Okay, I'll change the benefit of the button if I want, but that's fine. So I'll just ignore it. Okay, and I rewrote the page. Okay, now if I'll say submit, it will ask me all the data. But let's say I want to create a product where I just have the name. Okay, I don't have rest of the things as of now. So I'll just say save as draft. Okay, so this will save the product and has taken me to the list page and the product is here and it has bypassed the validation. So if you go and see the product, it is here. If you want to remove it from the list page, so you need to create a filter. We do not remove it by default, but if you go and view the product, you see it has a status which says is draft true. Now, when the product is actually saved without using this save as draft functionality, this will be marked as is draft false. Okay, so this shows that this is the product which got created as part of a save as draft feature bypassing the validations. Okay, otherwise, if you go and create a product, you will not be able to create product using submit because you will need to provide all the information. But if you click save as draft, it will allow you to save the product which you can resume later. So let's create the resume journey. Okay, so I'll create one more page, which is edit product page. Okay, so edit product. I'll just copy the content of the page so that I don't have to build it from scratch. So I'll say create product page. So it has created an exact replica. So for now, I'll just remove this form and we'll drop it again. Why we are doing it? Because we want to show the values pre-filled. So before that, first we'll need to bind the collection. So I'll say from product collection, update. Okay. I'll go to the components and drop the collection form. Product, all the fields are here. Event, we have not yet created an event. Okay, so I'll leave this event because we anyways are not creating a product. I'll just say save. We'll go and link this to the edit page. So I'll go here, link this. I'll say take me to the edit page. Which page? Edit product. Take the ID from the parent component, which is this table, and that's all. So I'll come back here. Okay. In the form, we apply the same validation. So instead of creating a new validation rule, I can apply the same validations rule. So I'll go to the settings and choose the validation, which is product create. We apply the same validation. Okay. Now it's here. So I'll just reload the page, click the edit button, go to the edit page. Okay. So let's go to the edit page. Now, if I try to submit this form, this will also give me error because the validation is same. Let's provide these values, right? Now I want another capability that even when person is editing it, they should also be able to save a draft. When they are creating, we have already seen how save a draft, but now they are editing it. We already on a product edit page, which the ID is coming for that particular product. Now I want to save this as also draft. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go create an event. Okay. I'll say add event, save edited product as draft. You can give whatever name you want to give. So now what I'll do in the collection, instead of update data, because traditionally when you are updating, you will say update data, but this time we'll say update data as draft, so that it checks that is draft flag, so that we know that the product is still in a draft mode. Okay, product, let's say is draft. Okay, I'll say save. After that, we can redirect the user to the list page, which is a product list page. That's all. Let's create one more event to update the product so that we can see how the flag gets changed. Okay. Product update. This time we will just go and save, update the data, right? A regular product update. Right. So we have create product, update product, save product draft, update product is draft. Okay. Now I'll go to my page and bind this event. And we also create, drop one button to basically update the save the product, save the updated product as draft. So I'll bind the event, which is product update, which is good. This will allow me to update a product. And let's add one more button to save as draft. So I'll just go and look for component, button component, same thing. Instead of submit, I'll change it to button. And here I'll say save as draft. And in the event, I'll say save edited product as draft, basically the event which we just created. Okay, so now this will save the product as draft. This will update the product. So now let's go. So save the product will bypass the validation, update will not. Okay. So I'll say product 6, I'll say 666. I'm not giving any price status and I'll just save as draft. Okay, so this will save the product. Now the name should get changed to 666, but all these fields are blank, although they were required. If I go to my product 6 is there. If I go and view this, is draft is still true. That means the product is still in the draft. Now let's go and update it. It's a product 666, some date, some protein percentage, some status, some price. Okay, and I'll say submit. So now this will update the product and it will come out of the draft mode. The product got created, updated. Now let's go to the validation. See, product 666, all the data is here. And here you see is draft is false. If we create a new product, we've already created the product say using draft, but let's say let's create a product 7 and we give all the information and we are not saving it as draft, we are just creating it. Okay, I'll just say submit. We have not binded the product create event, so let's just go and bind the product create event. Just create product. Since we have not binded the event to this form, and this failed, right? Product 7, some date, some floating percentage, some status, price, submit. So this will basically save the product and come here. But this time it has not saved it as draft because we have not saved as draft, right? Product 7 is draft false. Go and create one more product and save as draft. Eight. I'm not filling all the information, but this is needed, right? But I'm saying save as draft. So it will just save whatever is available and continue. Okay. So I'll come here. Product 8 has bypassed all the validations. Is draft 2. So this is still saved as draft and I can edit it again, save as draft as needed, or I can just submit it, right? So this way you give the flexibility to users where they want to just put partial information and keep it or preserve it before continuing to provide all those things. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.